Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming by. I'm here to do a general collective reading. This will be for anybody, any sign. If it resonates, you'll know right away. I was going to do an astrology intro, but there's been a lot of fanfare about this full moon in Capricorn, which happened last night at 11:57 p.m. Eastern Time, just as we rolled over to the 4th of July. For all of my American friends out there, happy 4th of July. I hope you're having a great holiday. But let's just get into the general reading. I'm going to draw an overall energy card from the Wisdom of the Oracle for whoever's resonating with this. Definitely we could see with that full moon in Capricorn the releasing of a lot of responsibilities. It's been a long cycle, this moon. The new moon that goes along with this full moon happened in January of 2022. Due to the way, just the degrees the moon hit at, it's extra long moon cycle. So let's take the first card that fell out. We have all that glitters. Okay, interesting. So there could be a facing of certain fantasies that have come to pass where you realize that maybe something you thought wasn't what it was. All that glitters can be a bit of a fool's gold card as it implies, right? So with this Capricorn full moon, there's that Saturnian energy of what did you learn? And also what do you need to be released from? And what do you need to release? It could have something to do with that kind of all that glitters energy there. Let's get into the main reading here. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown, to me a very earthy Capricornian deck. We also have the Sun in Cancer, opposite sign of Capricorn. So there could be a push and pull between feeling, wanting to stay home and get grounded and rooted and nurturing, and also about your ambitions. There could be a little bit of a push and pull happening there. Today I'm going to be using the planetary spread. It'll focus on the top 7 planets in the natal chart. These are not necessarily directly your planets in your natal chart, but just the positioning. We'll start off here in the overall energy with the Sun. I'll lay out all the cards and then we'll go through them. The Sun here is your kind of overall vibe. Consider it like the corona of energy that drops down over the whole reading. Over here we have the Moon and Mercury. Oh, wow. And Venus. Let's see what's happening. Venus, of course, being our creativity and our love, but also money. Wow. In the position of Venus, the Empress came out, ruled by Venus, Libra and Taurus energy there. Okay. Let's see what's happening in Mars. Wow, these cards are chatty this morning, you guys. Ace of Cups, beautiful. Mars is the action that we take. It's our outside energy. It's also our sex drive and our passion. Let's see Jupiter. Sagittarius' ruling planet. We have the Queen of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And Jupiter is about our optimism and expansion, new things we're learning maybe. What part of our life is expanding? Saturn, we have the King of Cups. And Saturn is the restrictions. It's the parts of our life that we still need to learn from, or the things that hold us back. In the hidden energies, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Capricorn energy right here. The 10 of Pentacles is stability. It's longevity. It's building a legacy that can last forever. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to clarify as we go using the Light Seer Tarot, but here in the Sun, in the overall energy, we have the Hermit, Virgo's major arcana. You could be a Virgo or dealing with one, but the Hermit is an energy about going within, really doing the nurturing work to understand what serves you, where your true north lays, that internal guidance that happens. And what it's about, Virgo is all about what is good for you, what you can build, what will sustain you, the structures and lifestyle that we put into place. So there's a lot of soul searching going on. There could be silence in this situation right now. Let's get into the clarification right away. Why is the Hermit here in the overall energy? Okay. Wow, we have the Hanged Man and the World. Now, the Hanged Man is Pisces energy, opposite sign of Virgo. This is interesting because it's like you've been receiving messages in the 5D through the psychic space There's been something happening as you hold yourself back, as you sit in the silence of your own company. There's an enlightenment that comes with the Hanged Man. When you get into hermit mode, it's like what you were feeling in the 5D is now being brought down into the self and incorporated into your world. We have the World card here. So it could have to do with the end of a cycle. It could have to do with expansion and growth. Either way, there's something changing here. Some part of your life is coming to an end and a new one is unrolling. With the Hanged Man and the Hermit, what you're being guided on here by very spiritual guidance, okay? We had the King of Swords come out. I'm going to put him back in, but this King of Swords has been very chatty lately throughout the readings. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. A lot of thinking, a lot of planning, strategy. Okay, let's go down here into the Moon. The Moon can be your dreams, your emotions, the things you can't quite see. We have the Star. Aquarius is major arcana. The Star is about your hope and your wish. So let's see, why is the Star here in the Moon? This can be things you're unaware of as of yet. Can be what's happening in the emotional body. The Two of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you could be doing some emotional healing right now, keeping yourself level, really playing with the energies that you have available to you right now to obtain a sense of balance. Another two, the Two of Swords, more air energy, crossroads here. In the Moon, what you may not know or what you may not be speaking about is that you're at a crossroads and you need to make a decision here. This has to do with following that inch. Remember I mentioned the North Star with the Hermit? We have the Star right there. There's a hope guiding you along. And it's like in order to reach for this Star card, this energy of hope and wish and healing and new abundance, you have to make a decision. And you're holding back right now. But not for long, because in Mercury we have the Knight of Swords. This is the ultimate card of not holding back, of taking the chance and just going for it. You have something that you want to say to somebody perhaps, and you want it to be clear, but there's a real nervousness with this Knight of Swords. He's a jumpy character. See how he's kind of like a youthful owl? So there isn't, it's like maybe not the wisest thing, but sitting at this crossroads for too long here has got you all stuck emotionally. And so suddenly there's an urgency to come in, say what you want to say, and get it out of the way. Three of Cups. Water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Let's get another one. So is this a plan to bring something together? There's the King of Swords coming back out. So the King of Swords is definitely the one who needs to make this decision. And this decision has something to do with coming together, a reunion or a union. Since we have the Ace of Cups up here and the Empress in the Venus position, your heart is with this Empress. And that is who you want to create these plans. I'm unsure here as to why with the Star and the Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, you're at a crossroads when it comes to this. There's something you're not speaking about. But in Mercury here, you want to. The King of Swords is a decision maker, very clear and concise with his thinking, but coming in as a knight because there's some nervousness. Okay. The Queen of Swords, clarifying the Empress, unbelievable. We have the King and Queen of Swords here. That's a true pair situation. So who you want to speak to is your perfect partner here with this Queen of Swords. There's a lot of respect, a lot of intellectual, mental respect between these two. They definitely do communicate clearly and tell the truth. Perhaps that's why you're coming in with this King of Swords energy, because you know that whatever message you have to deliver to your Empress, Queen of Swords, it's going to have a lot of truth. Because this queen can see right through anything that isn't true. In fact, with this nervous energy of the Knight of Swords, I think you know that. Your heart is definitely with this Empress energy. Okay? And the Ten of Wands. That goes to the world for me, the completion of a cycle. There might be something outstanding between the two of you. And you want actually to drop that burden. It's actually causing you a lot of problems right now. It's time to release this indecision. That's what the King of Swords is doing. Jump into the energy of the Knight of Swords, because knights are action takers, and communicate. You want this union with the Queen of Swords Empress. And the Ten of Wands is quite a burden. So it's about releasing that burden. The time is now, that's for sure. Let's move over to Mars, where we have the Ace of Cups. Now remember, I said Mars is the action you want to take, but it's also what's prompting you. Ace of Cups is a whole new emotional experience. We have the Seven of Pentacles, more Capricorn energy. This is a plan that you're making. I love the Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. It's like something was put on a pause here. Let's see, Seven of Pentacles, and you're making plans, laying the groundwork. What? The Hermit and the Two of Cups. We have the Hermit again with that Virgo major arcana. The Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups equals the 3. So what you want to do is take action, and you're making plans to turn this Two of Cups into 3. What I mean by that is when 2 cups come together and start sharing the emotional, creative energy that is generated, it creates a 3rd cup, the Ace of Cups, the relationship. So these plans are being made internally to bring something into union, and it has to do with this Empress, Queen of Swords energy. Now over here we have the Mother of Wands in Jupiter. This is the Queen of Wands, very sexy, very magnetic and fiery energy. The Mother of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups, my Romeo. Okay? So this is an area where you may need to expand. Take that Ace of Cups and actually put it into action. The aces come in as energetic offerings from the universe for us to grab hold of, bring into our 3D reality and grow. And look at this, speaking of, with the Two of Cups and Seven of Pentacles, that's bringing it into the reality, making a plan and a structure around it, and allowing it to grow, to be nurtured, especially since we have that Virgo showing up with it in Mars. The Knight of Cups to the Queen of Wands. Why is the Knight of Cups here? So you want to make some kind of apology, romantic offer, overture. I wonder if this Queen of Wands. So you might be getting a little tired of this Queen of Swords attitude from your person. It could be that your person is on the defense for sure, and that's why you're nervous about coming in and communicating to them. So what the cards are saying here with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands in Jupiter, that's what needs to be expanded. That's where the optimism and growth comes from. Making action, grabbing hold of that Ace of Cups and turning it into an offer. You're hoping that that's going to turn into the Three of Cups. What came out with that? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius is major arcana. Jupiter is Sag's ruling planet. Could be dealing with a Sag. You could have strong energy of that in your chart. But you're hoping that's going to change the... Yeah. 8 of Cups, exactly. Okay, first of all, the 8 and the 2 of Cups is the 10 of Cups. We had the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. 2 10s, you're hoping that this is going to reach a beautiful place of emotional, creative fulfillment, but also help you build towards stability and a legacy. The 8 of Cups has to do with having the courage to walk away from things that were not fulfilling, that never reached a full level of fruition. The full level of fruition is the 10 of Cups, and for that, you need the 2. And you're hoping that by coming in and making this offer to this Queen of Wands, there's a lot of attraction here. But you're hoping that that is going to expand your relationship, expand your world, and bring you what you want. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Let's check in with this Father of Cups, because this is over in Saturn. That's restrictions, karmic lessons, things that we need to release. Remember in the intro, I talked about the need to release responsibilities. That 8 of Cups can be part of that. Justice and the Magician. Very powerful energy here. And also very masculine for me, these 2 cards. The Magician is Virgo again. Mercury energy. And now we have Justice. Okay. Bringing things into an emotional balance. You're holding back your feelings, but why? It's like that needs to be released. Justice, more Venus energy, and we have the Empress up there as well. The Three of Wands, fire energy. The Three of Wands is about looking at your future with a sense of positive expectancy, using passion, creativity, and your heart to look out into what's available for you energetically. Okay. With the Three of Wands, yeah, it's like you're holding back your feelings for now and you're manifesting something into your reality, something that's going to bring a sense of balance. The King of Cups is a very emotionally deep character, but not always the most adept at talking about how they feel or admitting how they feel. Part of that is because the emotions run so deep. There can be a need to a self-protective quality around this. But I do think what you're actually manifesting in here is more emotion, more feeling. King of Cups to the Knight of Cups. So while you're holding back how you feel and what you know about how you feel, with Saturn, we're moving into Jupiter where it gets put into action now. Lots of water energy on the board. I'm not surprised. We have Saturn and Neptune retrograde through Pisces and the Sun is in Cancer. Very watery energy. I want to go back over to this Star and Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. This is in the Moon, so why is this being hidden? This hope, this waiting. The Star card again. We have Aquarius here. So it's like you're pulling down the possibility. You're waiting to feel guided towards making this offer or coming in to communicate. We have the Ten of Pentacles again. So we have, okay, yeah. So we're getting repeating energy here. Whatever it is that you're bringing into this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Empress on the bottom of the deck, you want it to build into something quite amazing here. I like what I see. We have the diligence and the attention to detail of the King of Swords. But in the meantime, you're kind of holding your emotions in check while you manifest this into a reality. What I'm getting here is that it hasn't become quite the reality that you want it to yet. The Eight of Cups in Jupiter, so you're walking away from something in order to make this offer right now. This, I'm going to actually, this Ten of Wands, Queen of Swords in Venus. Let me see that. No, that's too many. I just wonder, because with that Eight of Cups being what you need to expand on, in other words, walking away from something. What do we have? The Four of Wands and the Sun coming out. Leo's major arcana. Here with this Empress and the Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands. Let me see. I'm just wondering, is this Queen of Swords, who I'm going to pull from the deck actually, let's move her to the middle of the reading. Is this Queen of Swords the same as this Queen of Wands? The Four of Wands and the Sun is so happy. It's a beautiful celebration. It's getting everything that you want. And with the World, the Sun can be like a rebirth energy. Happiness. Look at her. Man, this card always reminds me of Woodstock. That freedom to be in your own heart and to create whatever it is you want. We have that celebration energy. With the Empress and the Queen of Swords, it's kind of like you want to bring in something that's going to make this person very, very, very happy. Yes, Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Passion, creativity, energy, firepower, passion. Something to get this Queen of Swords out of that mode and into the Queen of Wands mode, into the mode of feeling sexy and happy and engaged and all of this kind of, you know, fiery energy that's coming through with the Sun and all of those wands. Okay, the Ace wanted to come out. Yes, you want to infuse this with some passion, with some firepower and get it going. We have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. That's very steamy. So what the cards are saying is that there needs to be an expansion happening here. More love, more romance, more emotion brought into a situation. With the Star card here, it's just that the Moon is really calling. We got the Star again. And then all of that hesitation. Let's try one more. Why the hesitation with the moon? There could be something you don't see. And with the star, you're being required to follow internal guidance. Oh, wow. The Lovers and the Chariot. We have Cancer and Gemini here. This could be referring to Cancer season, but you might want to travel towards this person. Again, with the Three of Cups, that's like a physical coming together of the energy here. With the Two of Cups, you want to bring this to greater reality, to a greater sense of fruition. The Lovers is Gemini, and it involves a difficult decision. It is about two parts of yourself at war with each other. There could be two lifestyles with the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands that you need to decide between. And you're really trying to follow your internal guidance, but something is pulling at you. The Chariot is a rocky emotional terrain indeed. And that can be where your emotions have been stirred up to the point that you feel like it's directing your life behind the scenes, because this is falling in with the moon. When you have the Lovers and the Chariot, that is an incredible amount of attraction, passion, and action that's pulling at you below the surface. And you're being quite stubborn here with this Hanged Man and the Hermit, holding back for now. It's like you want to reach a place of certain clarity with this King of Swords about bringing this situation together, but it requires you leaving something behind to seek greater fulfillment. Let's try to get one more on this Eight of Cups. I want to see what you're leaving behind. What is being left behind here? The Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Wow. We have the Queen of Wands, Swords, Cups. We're just missing the Queen of Pentacles here. And the Queen of Pentacles who sits in the Ten of Pentacles. That's who you build that legacy with. The Ten of Swords with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this Queen of Cups could be somebody that you're leaving behind. It could be an emotional, and we have the King of Cups over here in Saturn. Right now, it's like both of you are keeping your emotions in check. Both of you have reached a place within yourself where it's like, okay, now we need to actually make plans, or now this actually needs to advance into something else before more emotion is put into the situation. It's emotional enough. And now we have the King and Queen of Swords on board here. The Ten of Swords is a long and difficult cycle coming to an end. It could be a cycle in your life that got you into a certain mindset, or where you had to learn some difficult lessons. This could refer to that moon cycle that we're experiencing with Capricorn. What could be coming to a final end is now being rebirthed into a new opportunity. Something more fulfilling, and you know what you need to do. You have the Three of Cups and the King of Swords. You want to communicate to this person. If you're resonating on the side of the feminine here with the Queens and the Empress, beautiful energy here. It's just that you're making a decision to potentially leave something behind, and what you need to expand upon is acting on your feelings. Really getting in touch with that sense of intuition that's pulling at you and wanting you to take action towards making this offer. There's that Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Wands is not necessarily the easiest energy to approach. Generally speaking, she's pretty in her own passion, aware of her own power, that sort of thing. Let's get what do I want to do here? Yes, this is definitely a love reading. So let's go into the love oracle. Okay, what do we have? The distorted masculine. Now, when I get the distorted all that glitters. Okay. When I get the distorted masculine energy here, that could be why you're sitting at the crossroads. It could be that where you've been placing your value isn't where your heart actually lays. We have serendipity, perfect timing on the bottom of the deck. The distorted masculine and all that glitters. Something you once believed in did not reach the fruition that you thought it would. 8 of Cups here. And that's why you're walking away. All that glitters might be that you made choices in your past based on something that was a bit of an illusion. We do have that full moon in Capricorn, and Capricorn energy is the opposite of illusion. It's all about reality and what you can build and grow and what will last. So perhaps in the past with the distorted masculine and all that glitters, you made choices based on things that were illusionary. And that's why the King of Swords might be here, because you're afraid to believe in that kind of, like you're afraid of your own choices. Because in the past, maybe they led you astray. Let's get some astrology cards from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. This could be energy present in your chart, in your person's chart, or just in the overall energy. We have Juno, the partnership, the perfect balance of 2 people, 2 energies coming together. We have that with the 2 of Cups. It's basically the same energy right there. And we have the 6th house. Virgo rules the 6th house. You could definitely have strong Virgo in your chart, or your person could. But Virgo is all about sustainability, nurturing, what keeps you in alignment, what's good for you, answering to your own heart. And it has to do with this partnership. Okay. I can't believe it. In the moon, you've got the Lovers, the 2 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. Choices, choices, choices. Meanwhile, something is pulling at you very strongly, making it hard to use that King of Swords energy. That could be why you're coming in all nervous with that Knight of Swords. Okay. Sagittarius. Jupiter's rules Sagittarius. Expansion, new adventure, new learning, optimism. It's also directing me back to this Jupiter position. This is the crux. This has a lot to do with it. It's like you want to turn around a situation by bringing in an offer and hopefully bring it to something of a more stable place. Because wherever it was coming from, I don't know if you had a hard time making a decision about whether or not to make a move on this person. But whatever it is, you're hoping what you have to bring in is going to really change the energy, change the trajectory with this wheel of the way things have been going. You're making a plan here to try to bring in something into balance with Saturn, but it's being held back for some reason. It might have to do with a lack of optimism. Or it might be that you're just not really telling this person what your plans are. Behind the scenes, you're using everything you've got emotionally, harnessing the emotional power of this King of Cups to manifest a future with the person. Let's get one more. Can I have one more, please? From the Star Codes? Not 2 more. Just one more, please. One more try. One more from the Star Codes. Thank you. We have Gemini. We have the Lovers here and the Magician. Both Gemini energies cross-pollinate. But Gemini is also when your curiosity has been piqued, when you want to learn more, when you want to engage in your passion. And it also requires flexibility of thought. We have Aquarius on the bottom of the deck, 2 air signs, King and Queen of Swords right there. So, and the star card twice. You could also have strong Aquarius in your chart. Okay, let's close it off with a couple of energies from the Lovers Oracle. These can come out as advice, you guys. But really what this full moon is releasing from you is a lot of burden. Whatever it was that you were piling upon yourself and your situation, you are now getting released from. Look deep within your heart. You will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. 10 of Cups, King of Cups. I think that's what you're saying right here with Saturn. You will feel my love. The Magician is sending love out, hoping it will make a difference on an energetic level. Right now, you're still holding on to a lot of hermiting energy. So you might not be communicating, but you want to. And you're nervous. Okay, let's get one more. Oh, look at these two cards. Masculine, feminine right there. And like the feminine energy on the back of this card is saying, only time will tell. How Queen of Swords is that? Sitting in that patient acceptance. Look at the look in this Queen of Swords face. Okay, I'll hear what you have to say. But it's a warning. The Queen of Swords and the Empress is incredibly powerful energy. Whatever you're bringing in has got to be good. And you think that this Queen of Swords Empress deserves that, for sure. The way you're seeing them is that they definitely deserve everything. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and the Sun. But something about them is making you nervous. Okay, let's get one more because I feel like we have a he said, she said going on. Okay, what's this about? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, and you will be surprised where it leads. If you're the King of Swords in this situation, when we look at what's happening under the moon, the Chariot, the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, go with the flow. This is definitely, there was some resistance to change happening on the emotional level. But what's pulling at you is the Chariot and the Lovers card. Look at the colors. Number 6 and 7 of the Major Arcana. And when the Lovers comes in, it is a game-changing energy. There's a reason why it falls before the Chariot. The Chariot represents the direction our life is going in. When the Lovers comes on board, all of a sudden, everything's thrown into turbulence. Your path is kind of scattered. Could be why it threw you into a Two of Pentacles. Because this King of Swords likes to make plans. And boom, in comes all this. And the King of Swords is like, okay, what do? I got to find a way to manage this. Especially when we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups showing up with the power of Mars. It's pretty hard to resist. This is a beautiful reading, you guys, but what I think needs to be released, we have 10 swords and we have 10 wands. Once that's released, 10 pentacles, 10 cups. Beautiful, beautiful, and a brand new cycle in this situation. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you. I hope that full moon treated you all right. It definitely was intense. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. When we have Saturn on the moon, there's emotional restrictions. We see that over here in the moon position. It's time to drop the burdens, to drop responsibilities that are not yours, Capricorn energy, and to step into the heart. We have the Chariot and the Lovers. Thanks, you guys. I hope this resonated with some of you. I hope it helped. If it did, I would sure love to hear from you guys. Give the reading a thumbs up or a little heart or anything you want, just to let me know that I am reaching my friends out there. I love you guys very much. You take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.